In 1959, an entire family in Alberta, Canada was massacred by the family's oldest son. This is a police photo of the shoes of each of the 7 victims. The oldest victim was 53 years old. The youngest was 3. The adults were both shot, while each of the 5 children were bludgeoned to death. On June 28, 1959, police discovered a grisly scene at the Cook family home in Stettler, Alberta. They found Raymond Cook, 53, his wife, 37-year-old Daisy Cook, and their 5 children. Gerald, 9, Patrick William, 8, Christopher Fred, 7, Kathy, 5, and Linda May, 3, dead. The family had been massacred 3 days earlier. The adults had been shot with a double-barreled shotgun. The children had been bludgeoned to death with the rifle butt. The bodies were found in the grease pit of their garage. The victims were in their nightwear and blood was found on the mattresses, indicating that the massacre happened as the family was sleeping. On June 27th, Raymond Cook's son from his first marriage, Robert Raymond Cook, had been arrested in Stettler and charged with obtaining goods under false pretenses. Robert had traded the family's 1958 Chevrolet station wagon for a '59 Impala convertible. Inside the trunk, the police found birth certificates, insurance policies, Raymond's marriage certificate, and the report cards of the children. Robert also had a suitcase with 4 sets of children's pajamas, new bed sheets, and a photo album with pictures of his mother. When the officers asked Robert where his parents were, he repeatedly changed his story. At one point, he claimed his father gave him $4,100 and that the family moved to British Columbia. However, Raymond's best friend said he knew nothing of this plan. The earlier charges against Robert were dismissed. Officials now accused him of massacring his entire family. At the time, murder was a capital offense in Canada, so Robert was only charged with killing his father. Just after midnight on July 11, 1959, Robert escaped from Ponoka Mental Institution, where he was being detained for a psychiatric assessment. He had been denied permission to attend the funerals of his family. The escape sparked one of the biggest manhunts in Alberta history. Officials had 100 RCMP officers, police dogs, 50 soldiers from the local militia, and aircraft hunt relentlessly for Robert. Several days later, he was found hiding in a pig farm near Bashaw, Alberta. Robert claimed that he only escaped to visit the graves of his family. Robert maintained his innocence. In December 1959, he was found guilty of murder and sentenced to death. He won a retrial on appeal, but was found guilty once more in June 1960. Under normal circumstances, Robert still wouldn't have been executed.